All right, so you're moving to the Triangle. You're moving to Raleigh or Durham or Chapel Hill, and you want to know about luxury. So let's talk about the best luxury neighborhoods in the Triangle. When I moved to Durham in 1994, luxury meant you had a paved driveway and maybe a ceiling fan in every room, and that was it. You were kind of the king of the block. I came here to get an MBA, and I remember thinking, if I can just get a house with a double-car garage, I've basically won the game. I thought this because when I moved here, I came here from the north, came here from Pittsburgh, and that winter in Pittsburgh, the winter of 93, 94, we had something like 90 inches of snow over the course of 2 or 3 months, and so it was miserable. And so I got tired of digging my car out of a snowbank every time I wanted to go somewhere. So I thought having a garage will be wonderful. So when I moved here, I wanted to have a garage. Now, I want to tell you that that's not a problem in North Carolina. People who do have their double-car, triple-car garages rarely park cars in them. It's just basically a lot of room for stuff that nobody needs. So that's something you need to know if you're moving here in 2026 or you're moving here in the future. Now, in 2026, luxury in the Triangle has changed. It's not just about square footage anymore. It's about amenities. People want spa-like bathrooms. They want sculleries. If you don't know what a scullery is, it's actually a second kitchen for your kitchen. So your guests don't actually see that you actually eat food or prepare food. It's really, so luxury is getting complicated. So I'm Bill Stevenson. I founded Spotlight Realty, and I've been here for over 30 years. I have 4 generations of my family here, and we are kind of our own gated community. We just didn't tell the city about that. But people ask me, Bill, I've got the budget, I've got the vision, where should I live? So I've put together a list of the most popular luxury neighborhoods in Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill, and even Cary. These aren't just the most expensive homes. These aren't just like the super wealthy people's homes. They're the ones people actually want to live in, the ones with the soul and the vibe and the really expensive grass. So let's look at the Triangle's high-end power map. Number 1, possibly my favorite of all, that's why I call it number 1, is Hayes Barton. This is the old money of Raleigh. If you live here, your family probably helped name the streets. It's inside the Beltline. The houses were built in the 1920s, and they're beautiful. They look like the kind of houses where people drink tea or bourbon and discuss things like heritage and portfolios, and they have family offices and places. Now, the streets in Hayes Barton are very narrow. I think they were designed for horses or something, or maybe very thin people in 1925. If you drive a modern SUV through Hayes Barton, you're basically a local hazard. I believe I've seen Amazon delivery trucks driving here, and they just stop. They can't go forward, they can't go back, and so they just decide to live in Hayes Barton now, which ain't bad. The delivery truck just basically became part of the architecture of Hayes Barton. If you want Hayes Barton, you're buying history, but you're also buying 1920s plumbing. So you have to love the charm more than you love a perfectly level floor. I remember showing a home here before, and somebody, the buyer going in, I was actually doing an open house, and buyers came in and said,
I just love old houses.
And then after they toured the house, they came back to me and they said,
Boy, I really like this house, except there's really no closet space, and the kitchen's really small. And
I thought, well, maybe you don't love historic houses as much as you think you do. Because unless the home has been renovated recently, you're going to have small closets and you're going to have a small kitchen. The good news is many houses have been renovated recently in Hayes Barton. Number 2, North Hills. So by standing in stark contrast and bold relief to Hayes Barton and Mordecai is North Hills. This is the new luxury. This is for the people who want to walk out of their front door and be within 10 feet of a steakhouse and a high-end gym of some sort. It's sort of becoming, North Hills is, I think, not becoming, but it is the second downtown of Raleigh. I liken it always to Buckhead in Atlanta. In 2026, we have the new towers, the luxury condos, and just that kind of lifestyle. It's very polished. Everything is very clean. It's kind of a neighborhood where the trees look like they were told exactly how to grow and they obeyed. I've been there for dinner, and at times I feel like I'm not really dressed well enough to be in those restaurants, but then you really notice when you go outside, especially in the summer, everyone's wearing shorts anyway, so it's nice and yet still very, very casual. North Hills and Raleigh, one of my favorites. So what you need to know about North Hills is it's a lifestyle play. It's possibly the most walkable luxury in the region. If you're relocating from New York or DC and you're scared of the woods, as city slickers sometimes are, this is where my team will usually send you, North Hills and Raleigh. Number 3, Hope Valley in Durham. Hope Valley was built around a Donald Ross golf course in the 1920s. It's got kind of that same historic feel as Hayes Barton, but it's a little more Durham, a little more spread out, very much more spread out. I've lived in the area for 30-some years, and I still get lost in Hope Valley. The roads don't believe in right angles. They're like supermodels. They're very curvy. They're suggestions. I think the guy who designed it sort of took some spaghetti and tossed it on a map and said, there, build houses like that. It's very relaxing unless you have an appointment, unless you're trying to get somewhere fast. If you're trying to cut through Hope Valley, don't do it. There's no cut through, and as a matter of fact, they have speed bumps that are more like ramps. We're seeing a big reset in Hope Valley. People are buying the 1950s ranch houses on 2-acre lots and building 6,000 square foot modern farmhouses, modern marvels. If you want a lot big enough for a private forest but still want to be 10 minutes from Duke, Hope Valley is your place. Number 4, Governor's Club. This is the big one, literally. It's a gated community on a mountain, or what passes for mountains in the Piedmont Plateau. But I don't care where it came from. It's there. It's called Edwards Mountain. You have to go through a gate to get in. There's a guard. They ask for your ID, and they look at you. If you don't look like a guy who's about to play 27 holes of Jack Nicklaus golf, they get suspicious. I was in there just the other day, and I had to show my business card to get in to say that I was going to an open house, and I felt like I needed to apologize for my car. I drive a 2020 Honda, and as I drove through this very long and windy road to the open house, I'm quite sure I was the only Honda that anybody saw in the neighborhood that day. So it's in Chatham County, which is just south of Chapel Hill, so the taxes are lower, considerably lower. Houses are more expensive, so it kind of makes up for that. But you have a Chapel Hill address, and that's the magic trick of Governor's Club. You get the prestige of Chapel Hill, but you get to live basically on a hill in a forest with a golf course. And hills so steep that your groceries might roll out of your car if you're not careful. Governor's Club is in a great location, no question about that. Not maybe 10 minutes from the University of North Carolina. But that's the gate. Once you get to the gate, chances are pretty good that your home is another 15 minutes down the road. So you get to the gate and you're still only halfway home. So some people like that. A lot of people like that. Plenty of people like that. A lot of people who can afford it choose to live there. But it isn't the most convenient place once you're in the neighborhood to, let's say, if you forgot salt or something and you need to go to a grocery store. Take some time to get back out of the neighborhood, get your salt, and then get back in. So keep that in mind. If you run out of salt, Governor's Club can be pretty inconvenient for you. Number 5, Gimghoul, the strangely named Gimghoul. If that name sounds like something out of a fantasy novel, that's because it basically is. The neighborhood basically is one. It's right next to UNC campus, and there's an actual castle in this neighborhood, Hipple Castle. It's the seat of the Order of the Gimghoul, a secret society. I looked into it, but since I'm not a member, they don't tell me anything. I'm pretty sure they have a secret handshake that involves a quill pen and a very specific shade of blue. Carolina blue, I think they call it. Living in Gimghoul would mean that you're part of the Chapel Hill elite. The houses are massive stone estates and historic manors from the 1920s. It's very quiet, very wooded, quite expensive. And parking is the real luxury here. If you live in Gimghoul, you can walk to a basketball game at the Dean Dome. It will take some time, but you can do it. In Chapel Hill, being able to walk to the game without fighting for a $40 parking spot is the ultimate status symbol. It's better than having a swimming pool. Number 6, Trinity Park. This is in Durham. It's very near Duke University. This is academic luxury. This is where the Duke professors and the researchers live. It's walkable to Ninth Street, and it's got big front porches. If you remember from about 20 years ago, something called the Duke lacrosse scandal, it happened here in Trinity Park. Don't worry that they tore that house down. You can Google it if you don't know what I'm talking about. It's not a great story, but it did happen in Trinity Park, and it's part of Trinity Park history, even like it or not. It's a very smart neighborhood. If you walk your dog there, the dog probably learns a second language. I walked through Trinity Park once, and I'm pretty sure I heard a squirrel explaining the theory of relativity. It's very intense, but it's beautiful. It's that downtown Durham soul that everyone is trying to copy when they build neighborhoods outside of downtown Durham. Houses in Trinity Park, high demand, zero supply. If a house goes for sale in Trinity Park, it's kind of like a Hunger Games situation, but with people who have PhDs instead of children under 18. You have to be fast if you want to live in Trinity Park. Number 7, we're going to go down to Cary and talk about Preston. This is the heart of Cary luxury. Built around 54 holes of golf near the SAS campus, it's very, very Cary, which means it's perfect. The grass is perfect. The mailboxes are all the same color. And I should tell you, I like Cary. My team at Spotlight sells a lot of homes there, but Cary is a place where if you paint your front door a slightly different shade of blue, or shade of anything that isn't, let's say, in the palette, a black SUV will pull up and 3 guys in khakis will ask you to explain yourself. It's orderly luxury. If you like rules, you'll love Preston and Cary. You'll like Cary in general. Number 8, the new frontier. And so we're going south of Chapel Hill again, considerably south, maybe 10, 15 minutes south to Fearrington Village. It's that English-inspired community with the belted Galloway cows, sort of a farm with a silo and, I guess, actual cows. It's very quiet and very sophisticated. And then, right next door, Disney is building Asteria. It's a battle. You have the quiet English village versus Mickey Mouse. I don't know who's going to win, but I know property values are going up. In fact, and this is kind of hard to believe, the highest average price point in the entire triangle is in Chatham County, which, again, when I moved here was just Birkenstock country, farmers, bluegrass, the Bynum General Store, where bluegrass was played on Friday nights. Now, it's just most things are new. The preponderance of homes sold in Chatham County now are new and well over $700,000, $800,000. If you want that Chatham County luxury with a story attached to it, this is the area. I am looking forward to the time when the cows at Fearrington start to wear Mickey Mouse ears. It's really only a matter of time. Everybody eventually becomes Disney. It'll be a good story. Maybe Disney can make a movie out of it. Number 9, Treyburn. This is in North Durham. This is for people who want to be in Durham, but they don't want to see anyone. They don't want to see Durham. It's way up north. It's 1,600 acres of woods and golf. You may have sensed a theme here, that a lot of the luxury homes, a lot of the luxury neighborhoods in the Triangle revolve around golf courses. Maybe that's common in other parts of the country, but it's certainly common here. North Carolina seems to have preponderance of golf courses and good ones. It's so quiet up there that you can hear yourself aging. I went to a listing in Treyburn and I didn't see another human for 40 minutes. I thought maybe I was in a movie where everyone had disappeared, had been raptured or something. But no, they were just in their own 5,000 square foot houses enjoying the silence. It's very peaceful if you don't mind the commute, because it is, from our perspective, from a Triangle perspective, it's a fairly long drive even to downtown Durham or downtown Raleigh. And if you live or if you want to work in Research Triangle Park, just forget about it. There are, however, jobs up there. There are, I believe, pharmaceutical companies. Merck has a plant up there, things like that. But it's still a very, very quiet community and a great place to live. If you work at the Duke Regional Hospital, or if you want a retreat lifestyle without the Chapel Hill price tag, Treyburn is kind of the secret luxury play of 2026 in the Triangle. Finally, number 10. We're going to go to North Raleigh now, outside of not just one belt line, but outside of both belt lines. Northridge. Now, you know I'm a Durham guy, but my team at Spotlight is all over North Raleigh, and you can't talk about luxury without talking about Northridge. It's built around the Northridge Country Club, of course. 2 18-hole golf courses. It's the grand dame of North Raleigh. North Raleigh is a bit of a maze. Every street is a ridge or a mill or a creek. Honey Ridge Mill Creek Road. That's probably a real street. I think I just made that up, though. I've gotten lost in Northridge once, and I'm pretty sure I passed the same oak tree 4 times, although there are so many oak trees there, it's hard to know. And the golf carts. People in Northridge love their golf carts. I've seen guys driving his to get the mail. It wasn't even a long driveway. He just liked the wind in his hair at 4 miles per hour. It's sort of a lifestyle in Northridge. Northridge is about stability from a housing standpoint. If you want the traditional Raleigh country club life where everyone knows your name and your handicap, this is where you go. It's the anchor of the North Raleigh luxury market. So that's the list. From the secret societies of Gimghoul to the golf carts of Northridge, the Triangle is changing, but luxury is still about the same thing. Finding a place where you can relax, keep your money safe, and hopefully not get initiated into a secret society by accident. I'm Bill Stevenson. If you're moving in 9 or 90 days, give my team at Spotlight Realty a call. We know the gates, we know the guards, and I definitely know where all the secret societies and castles are hidden. Subscribe for more. You can just come find me. You can find me by going into the comments here, going into the description, and clicking on my Calendly link and making a 15 to 30 minute appointment with me to talk about your goals for moving to the Triangle. Or you can give me a call. My phone number is also in the description, and there's a QR code in the channel that, again, will link you directly to my calendar. I look forward to talking with you in the very near future. If you're moving here in 9 days or 9 months, we're here to help. Thanks so much. I'm Bill Stevenson from Spotlight Realty.